All right, so I need to update the title in a second. Update the title here in a second. In the meantime, while I get this set up, we got a new Marvel campaign out now. Yes, Marvel Games X Devonte Infinity. Check that out on Instagram. We got the behind the scenes live official collab reveal series going up on YouTube as well. So stay tuned for that. Went ahead and added the sub goals right here. We're super close to 500, so please show some love on that. I would love to get monetized this year on YouTube. I would love to. And while we're here, YouTube's been doing very well. This video particularly has been going off the rails. You see, we have ads on it and everything. I'm gonna do a separate video on this later on. But see, I can't even profit off this despite the ads. Because I'm not a YouTube partner yet. So we have the paid promos and everything like that, the sponsors and all that. But shout out to Coleman's and to just everybody from the UK and just everybody that's been so cool and so chill in the comments. I appreciate the engagement. It's so positive. And it's really cool to learn more about, people and this special mustard. So go check that out. But that's not what this is for. I'm about to play the game. But in the meantime, there's a lot of stuff that I've been trying to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and start with live streaming my official new era slash chapter that I've started. For those that don't know what this channel is, this is my artist channel. This is my heart right here. Artist channel, short films, music, poetry, visuals, all types of cool stuff that you won't necessarily see on my main one. And this is as real and as deep as it gets. So if you want to really learn more about me and my artistry, this is my real universe right here. This is my recent EP, October's Over. All types of cool stuff. But anyways, 6/1 started the new official rollout for the new chapter. We have so much stuff coming in this chapter. And it starts with Rebirth. So I'm going to let these play. Hopefully the audio detects the audio very well. If it doesn't, go watch the actual damn video. And while you're there, show some love. How big can I make this for the stream? Theater only, huh? All right, here we go. I taught myself before I left America. Always want to remain honest to myself. Just I think about how hard I work and how consistent I am, and just I think all the hardships that I have to go through to try to get to where I want to be in life. And obviously, we're making significant progress, but at the same time, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, but I still have so much drive in me that it makes it seem like I'm fine, but I'm really tired, and I've been thinking a lot about the future too. Don't tell me, I do want kids one day, and I feel like I'm losing so much sleep and potentially even knocking, a few days of my life because of the choices that I've chosen for myself, but not just for me because it's bigger than me, it's for the future me, it's for, the kids and, my people and just trying to create something generational. It's a lot, but at the end of the day, I'm not saying that I don't want my kids to have to earn, their place in life and what they want to do. Of course I want them to, but I just don't want them to have gone through as much as I had to go through to get to where I want to go. And I feel like that's the point of, for one, being a parent, but being a successful parent. Of course, I want you to work for what you want, but I don't want you to have to go through the shit that I had to go through and to suffer in the areas that I have had to. And maybe this is something that show my kids, or have somebody show them. But I just want to make sure you don't have to suffer as much as I did, and that you can live a better, more comfortable life than I do and I did. And I know that things will get better, but I'm doing this for us, my people and I, the future, my kids, my wife, everything. So I think things could be worse. So I'm grateful, and thankful, but I am tired. I guess sometimes I need to just sit and talk to myself. So I just peeped it on my phone. It kind of sounds like with that setting turned on, it interferes with some of the music sounds and waves as well. So it probably cut off some of the also audio effects from my voice and this top part. But honestly, I'm just gonna leave this video as it is and post it, and I'll redo it another day. I mean, more promos, more promos. So it is what it is. But um, at the end of the day, as of right now, if this sounds interesting to you and intriguing to you, just go to my fucking artist channel and go show some love to it. Here's a little visualizer that I did for it. Um, I mean, I have a fan on. I'm really just wanting to show my work and not get out of my comfort zone. I'm saving out of the comfort zone for these videos. Um, but you should be able to hear me. But like I said again, this is just like a beta. If you really want the full experience, I highly encourage you to go check out the video on this channel. Straight up. I taught myself before I had. And yes, I do produce all this myself. The visuals, uh, editing, production, creative direction, photography, music, everything, lyrics, whatever. But obviously, this here wasn't something that I wrote. This was very organic. It just happened. Just always want to remain honest to myself. Just I think about how hard I work and how consistent I am. And just I think all the hardships that I have to go through to try to get to where I want to be in life. Obviously, we're making significant progress, but at the same time, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, but I still have so much drive in me that it makes it seem like I'm fine, but I'm really tired, you know, and I've been thinking a lot about the future too. Come to admit, you know, I do want kids one day, and I feel like I'm losing so much sleep and potentially even knocking, you know, a few days off my life because of the choices that I've chosen for myself, but not just for me because it's bigger than me. You know, it's for the future me. It's for the kids and my people and just trying to create something generational. It's a lot, but at the end of the day, I'm not saying that I don't want my kids to have to earn, their place in life and what they want to do. Of course, I want them to, but I just don't want them to have gone through as much as I had to go through to get to where I want to go. And I feel like that's the point of, for one, being a parent, but being a successful parent. Of course, I want you to work for what you want, but I don't want you to have to go through the shit that I had to go through and to suffer in the areas that I have had to. And maybe this is something that I'll show my kids or, have somebody show them, but I just want to make sure you don't have to suffer as much as I did and that you can live a better, more comfortable life than I do and I did, and I know that things will get better, but I'm doing this for us, my people and I, the future, my kids, my wife, everything. So I think things can be worse, so I'm grateful, I'm thankful, but I am tired. I guess sometimes I need to just sit and talk to myself. That's that one. Let's show a little more. I don't know about that 20 minutes one. Check that one out over here. I don't know if I'm gonna play that one. I put this one on my other page as well. I put this one on the Out by Nature page. Memoir just came out. I might as well play that one. Let's play both of these. I think this one is like a different version of the ending to this one. I'm gonna get in the game though. Let me see. I'm ready to play. So I'll let you enjoy this. I enjoy this. I taught myself before I can learn. The sun pretty much fucking blows up. So like, I don't know if this is true or not. Apparently, everything is been. I don't know how that's gonna sound with the noise gate on, but if you heard that first line, that is pretty intriguing. I'm gonna play this one. This is my actual recent official release on all streaming platforms, Survivor's Guild Memoir. So I've never been this confident before. You might have heard this one, but apparently not. I do think it's something that it's well earned. I've overcome many different obstacles, especially as of lately. I know what I'm here for. I know what I want to bring to my art and my work. And I understand what I want to bring to the industry. This body of work, it's a lot different compared to everything else. Not because there's emotion. I think that I've always had emotion in this side of me, in music, film. But I think what makes this different from everything else and why this body of work feels so much different is because of the title. And it's something very real. Survivor's Guild is unlike anything that I've ever felt before. There's many different times that I should have lost my life and I didn't. But of course, growing up and going through the things that I've experienced over, the last year or two, nothing has been as close to experiencing what Survivor's Guild actually feels like until as of lately. It's something that I've been familiar with, but it wasn't something that I could define until now. This is peak Survivor's Guild. And it's something that I've been carrying. It's something that I've really. This is the title of this chapter in my life. Someone asked me if you could title this chapter in your life, what would it be called? Survivor's Guild is all that I said. If you can relate to anything that I've said through this body of work, you might have it too. I'm really happy that I've been able to overcome a lot of different things in adversity. But I don't know if Survivor is good at something that you ever overcome. I taught myself before I have to learn. And my team is so ass. Damn shame. It's like I'll play some of this. Let me see what it sounds like. I know I don't think too deeply for it. Yeah, I don't know about that. Speak my truth, I'm gonna talk my shit, and then I'm gonna have a fucking campaign up somewhere. I don't care about the metrics. Yeah, I'm talking shit. You should expect it. I expected it. I mean, I didn't know it was gonna be that bad, but it's kind of the problem whenever you do a certain thing a certain way so many times, and people start to attach themselves to that idea. It's dangerous sometimes to introduce other things once you've done one thing, kind of like a certain way for so long. So like, it just kind of comes with it. You kind of have to accept. You have to accept that people. Not everybody wants to see something else. Not everybody wants to see you do something different. They don't really. Not everybody really gives a fuck. So I've been seeing so much of that go down, and just a little bit of it go up in terms of, I guess, building an audience. So, I've noticed that, I lose followers all the time. I lose subscribers on one of my channels pretty often. Like, I lost them today. Yeah, I mean, I can tell it's because I've also been trying to, I've been balancing it with my actual art onto my main platform. So, I mean, my artist channel gets the deep shit. My IRL slash model creator director channel, I've basically just been trying to balance everything out these last couple of years, especially now because there's just certain things that now that I've kind of built something more strong into the industry of business, I can kind of have more fun with it because I think sometimes when you're trying to come up in a certain direction or you want to build up a certain direction, you have to really invest into that direction. So for me at first, it was modeling, it was runway, because that's what introduced me to my first opportunities in this whole business. That's why I have such a deep appreciation for the art of runway. I haven't done runway in years. I haven't wanted to an extent. One, the discipline that it takes to maintain a certain look very consistently, and two, there's not really a lot of money in it. So the last couple of years, I've kind of been able to finally relax a little bit more and kind of slow down. Not really slow down. I still barely sleep, but that's not good. So just make sure you sleep. But I'm just saying, I'm a bit more settled physically.
and I'm a bit more settled. Obviously, I mean, that was the goal, right? In a couple of years, every couple of years, I would hope to be, in a different position, if not every year, but with some things, it takes a couple of years to, you have to let time do its thing, you have to let the investments kind of go through. I'm in a much better position now than I was a couple of years ago for the most part. So I finally be able to chill more, stay, I still travel, I still go out of town and stuff, but I'm not doing it every week. Sometimes I'm going some months without having to do it. So I think that time and the consistency has continued to pay off for me, obviously, which is really good. But I do love Runway. I would love to go back to Runway. I don't want to go back to that physique right now. Not that I'm in the best shape right now, but I'm kind of just enjoying, being able to eat and, of course, still being active and stuff. I had to take a couple months off earlier this year because I got injured again. So I actually got into a car wreck too. I think only like 3 or 4 people even know this. I didn't tell anybody, but I got into a pretty crazy. Well, I want to say like bad wreck. I mean, the car ended up being totaled, but I think it could have been a lot worse, and somehow it actually was not worse because I got rear-ended, and I don't know, I took a right and got hit, and I think that car was really headed for the curb, and if that happened, I don't really know what would happen from there. But I was somehow able to, get somewhat back in control. And I was just hoping that when I got out the car, looked at the car, it was not bad because it was my stepmom's. So they let me use it for a little while. So I was just working out, going to the gym. It was like during Christmas break, so I was really just working, just using it to work. But I don't really do too much outside of work. Like I go have fun sometimes, but I don't. Usually when I'm leaving the house, it's literally for work or to go shoot something. I go out here and there, but I just ride with the guys. I don't even have to drive. So, I have a little fun here and there, but that was just business that I was on, so it really sucks that I hit that way. I feel like I would have much rather that have been my car.
Man, we're blowing these boys out right now, 20-3.
It's for one, obviously it's getting wrecks, but I think it's worse whenever it's not yours. I know some people be like, man, fuck that, it's not mine. Nah, you gotta respect other people's stuff. And I respect my stuff there, bro. There's no reason for me to even do some other shit, some other shit like that. But, so I just been trying to get back in shape for real, but not model shape. I've been getting bigger, getting stronger and all that. Kind of just embracing it because I know that for Runway, I really had to. If you actually have seen me like IRL, I'm not a skinny dude. And even when I was doing the Runway, I was just lean. I'm not a skinny guy. I was only a skinny guy when I was like a preteen, and whenever I was vegan, senior year slash like first year of college. But after that, like when I switched my diet back up, I was just lean. You know, like I was lean, strong. I weighed 200 plus. I'm over 6 foot, so like if that paints a like build to you. So yeah, my arms are huge. My arms ain't ever been this big. I don't know if I like it,
Forfeit.
but I know I just need to, I just need to get stronger.
Now I think I'm gonna leave it off right here though. I am getting pretty tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it off at that. I'm probably gonna run one more game and call it a night. Gotta get up, catch up on some work. Got some new clients and everything, and a lot more stuff I'm very excited about. So if I get up early enough, I'll do another stream and I'll break in more of the other topics that I've been trying to cover this week that I was supposed to cover last week. And yeah, hope everybody sleeps well, stay hydrated, drink your water, everything like that, and get some rest. I'm tired as hell. See you in the next one.